In football, there are good and bad times, but if you are a great side, you can be confident of winning trophies again. Football is unpredictable. I think lots of footballers want to do something, but many don't know how. Every opportunity that presents itself, my main objective is to conquer and be victorious. When I'm struggling, I can still dream about my successes. When things go well, everyone talks well of you and vice versa. Unfortunately, football is like that. I like the idea of playing with a bit more tactical freedom, either in a deeper role, or supporting the strikers more often. I learned that it is faith that decides whether something will happen or not. If things happen, it's because God has prepared me. God has great things for us. If it's God's will that I be there I will be. I thank God for all the victories and conquests I've had this year as a player, and I bring to the altar 2 prizes. This is first my son who is about to be born. The other is my trophy from FIFA, which I want to dedicate to God. One always wants more when things work out. I have overcome many difficult moments in my career. Playing motivates players. I have my life. I have my values, and compared with much of society, especially football, that is radical. You only appreciate what it feels like to win the Champions League after you've seen it snatched away from you. Let's say I don't need to chase the ball as much as before. You learn to find the shortcuts. I grew up with a Bible education, and my values come from there. Each goal I score is exciting. It's not so easy to apply to today's society things that were written thousands of years ago, but that's exactly the job of a minister, to make the teaching of the Bible relevant. It's not easy to decide what is best for you in the future. Often, players at clubs I have been at have asked me for prayers or advice. I prefer to show them things rather than to say things with my actions, not my words. I'm very happy with where I arrived, both personally and professionally. I can say more so personally, because my career will have to end eventually. I do not know how long it will be, but eventually it will end, and the personal will continue. In Brazil, we think we can help by using our image, the fact that we are very well known, to help others. I think lots of footballers want to do something, but many don't know how. People talk about the history of Manchester United or Liverpool, but look what Arsenal achieved with the team of Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira. I have been in many teams that have had loads of talent, but did not make it through, and been with teams that did not have that much talent, and ended up being champions. My feelings in regards to the national team are simple. If the manager thinks I can be of use, I will be ready for the call. If it's good for me to go to the national team and play there, not just go there to give experience, but to play and be useful, I think it's good. I would love to have a career like Zinedine Zidane. He stopped playing, took some time, realized he liked coaching, and started working in the youth academy. I could follow a similar path. The World Cup is a competition in which everything needs to work to your advantage. Players need to be fit, decisions have to go in your favor, and details such as a red card can cost a team dearly. It's incredible to win an individual award in a team sport, and also one where everybody wants to be able to say, "I'm the best." I use a few phrases to let people know a little bit about who I am. One of them is "I belong to Jesus," which is a phrase I always wear on a shirt during the most important moments of my professional career. When I do an interview, when I appear on camera, I want to be the same person as the one you meet personally, and say, he is really the same person I saw on television. I do want to live my life in the right way, and live my life close to God. In my whole life, Jesus is in first place. That's why I put that inside my cleats. Jesus in first place because that is how I think. It's important for me to keep improving. England have always had individually strong players, and I am a huge fan of Stevie Gerrard, who has the heart of a lion, and is the icon of the modern footballer with his ability to attack and defend so well. I know it's hard to follow the example of another team in the same country, but that's what you have to do sometimes. It sounds like a cliché, but without a strong group, you win nothing in football. The World Cup was a huge frustration, because I had prepared really hard for it. But in the World Cup there is no formula, no recipe for success. I learned to respect the coach and to do everything within my power to show that I should be the one playing. That's exactly what I did during my 3 years under Mourinho. It is not my place to make judgments about the behavior of any other footballer. Cars and women, things like that, have never been important to me. My family and my belief in God and Jesus are the things which determine my life.